Hello students, now we will be discussing 2017 question 10. This is the question. Again, before watching this video, attempt this question on your own first, then watch the video. So this is how I write the answer. I would help them immediately by calling ambulance, giving first aid in golden hour, taking to hospital and starting the treatment, calling relatives to inform and to come to hospital, etc. Going to the interview will not be my consideration. I would go to interview only after patients are in safe hands of close relatives and treatment is in process with sufficient other arrangements in place like finance. Even if I miss that day, it is fine as I can write to UPSC and reschedule my interview easily. Justification. It is not bad to be late for interview or reschedule interview for right cause, especially when people are losing lives. UPSC will easily understand this. In fact, such candidates are required for civil services. Luckily, we live in a society based on reason, humanism, empathy, and value driven civilization. So I need not convince anyone much to get my interview. If UPSC does not allow, courts are always there to secure justice, which is easy in this case. Thus much justification is not required in simple cases where lives are at risk and good help during golden hour could make significant difference. Now if you check the words, it comes to around 184 words. Here you need to understand many things. First thing, do not write answers like I will find a hospital close to my interview location and take them there. Don't write any answer that leads to management of ethics. Here UPSC has on purpose put you in golden hour to test whether you care for others' lives. For example, if you write any such answer other than not taking them to hospital and rescheduling interview or being late for interview, if you write any answer other than this, it means that you do not care about others' life at all. And when you do not care about others' life at all, when people are dying, then also if you do not care about them, then that means you are extremely unempathetic. Like that is the most basic level. Like when people are dying right in front of you and you do not care, that means there itself you are telling UPSC that you are extremely unempathetic. Here you need to understand that with your answer you will directly convey the kind of person you are to the UPSC. And you have to understand that you are in golden hour. On purpose, UPSC has put you in golden hour, and we would see in news time and again that during golden hour any help would be significantly beneficial. Golden hour is the most important thing, and during golden hour all these things need to be done, and these have to be done to save lives. They will improve the probability of saving lives significantly. So these have to be done, no other way. If you choose any other option where you try to manage the lives of people, then it means you will increase the probability of losing them significantly. You will lose the probability, and it will show that you are extremely unempathetic person. And here you have to understand that one more thing, that we live in a society where we do not have to make such a decision. We do not have to be very heinous person, because it's not like we have to either choose interview or save lives. We do not live in that society. UPSC wants you to understand that we live in a very civilized society where civilized forces are stronger. As such, we can save the lives. We need to focus on saving lives immediately. We can always have our interview. So it's not like if you save lives you are going to miss interview or you're going to get less marks interview. It's nothing like that. In fact, as I have written in justification, you do not need to prove much. If you show that you have been to hospital and you have shown the hospital bills, then they will simply understand that you do not have to give any justification to UPSC to attend your interview. You will get your interview, because UPSC wants that kind of persons. If someone is dying because of UPSC chairman or some other members of the board, do you think they will be happy? When you tell them they will ask, are we the reason that someone would be in danger? They don't want that. No one wants that. So you need to understand that getting the interview is very simple. In fact, if you are ethical, if you understand ethics, and based on your understanding you act ethically, it only becomes very easy in interview. So you need to understand that there is no risk at all. So UPSC has choose the interview because they want to put you in real situation. Suddenly when you think of UPSC interview, then you think that situation is real. From that, they, based on your arguments, UPSC will come to understand the kind of person you are. So there is difference between ethical management and management of ethics. The difference between these two has been asked by UPSC before. So if you do any other thing rather than to help, then it means that you are just managing ethics. You are very unempathetic person. You will be directly conveying this. So on purpose, UPSC has put you in a real situation where you will be attending your own interview to see how well you will respond. And also, we need to understand that we live in a civilized society, and we do not have to worry about whether to save lives or to get interview. You do not have to worry at all. And UPSC wants to check whether you understand that, and UPSC tries to expose your real character. And UPSC has on purpose put you in golden hour where your help makes all the difference in saving lives. If you do any other thing, then you will reduce the probability of saving lives significantly. That is why it is called golden hour. In golden hour, you have to do everything possible to save lives. So you cannot write any other answer. I have listened to people where students, they said that in their coaching institutions, they have told that if you manage between the two, it is okay. It is pragmatic, and that is what UPSC wants, but it is totally wrong. Being ethical is the most pragmatic here. If you are trying to manage between both interview and lives, it means you do not care about lives at all. Especially during golden hour, if you are trying to manage anything, it means you do not care about lives at all. You are so concerned about your interview, you don't even care whether people are dying. And also why? And also for no reason you want to go to interview, because you will get your interview anyway. You will get your interview. You can reschedule your interview. You can be late. You will get your interview anyway. There's no problem. In fact, it will only improve your interview performance. So for no reason, you will be putting lives of people at risk during golden hour. So when you write any other answer, other than helping them directly and not thinking of interview, and that you will reschedule interview or be late. If you write any other answer, it only means that you do not care about lives of the people, and all of this for nothing. And you also do not have the understanding of society that you do not have to make such choice. You can save the lives, then go to the interview. So be careful from fraud advisors. So that is why UPSC has asked this question. It is simple. If you are ethical, if you understand ethics, if you understand values, if you understand society, then it is very simple to make choices. There is not much difficulty. You will save lives. You will do everything you can, and also you will have the interview. It's as simple as this. Thank you.